Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Majorly Minor Podcast. I am your host, Maris John Ahi, and today I wanted to talk about the concept of missing. So I recently came across a tweet where someone was talking about a particular music artist, and they said something along the lines of, "This artist doesn't miss," basically implying that everything this person has done throughout their career has been good. Now, how they got to this conclusion and how they're even judging what is good and what is a miss, I'm not sure. But the concept of missing is very interesting to me, and I thought that I would riff on that for a little bit. So I think oftentimes creatives are very concerned about doing something that is a miss, because missing publicly is a scary thing for some people. And to some degree that makes sense, but I think that fear can be dangerous when it gets in the way of your creative expression. So if you look at the most talented creatives, people that work in music, movies, fashion, art, they will usually create something in their career that is universally accepted. To use the same metaphor, they will create something that doesn't miss. It's right in the middle of that safe zone. Maybe they're fortunate enough to create multiple things that don't miss, which is great. But sometimes those super talented creatives will travel outside of that comfortable pocket that they're used to, and they'll test their limits. They'll experiment. They'll try new things. And sometimes by doing that, it creates something that ends up on the far end of the spectrum. Now that's terrifying for some people, because you don't know which end of the spectrum it's going to go. People may hate it, people may love it. Usually though, what happens is the thing that creates such a strong reaction in one direction usually creates the same reaction in the opposite direction. Have you ever noticed that? You'll tell someone about some weird song you just heard that you love so much, and then they'll reply that they actually hated it so much. It's interesting. It's almost like when something ventures outside of that comfy, cozy pocket, it somehow automatically creates two incredibly strong reactions on opposite ends. But the only way to get that strong of a reaction is to miss. The only way to see what you're capable of is to miss. The only way to understand what you really love and what you really hate is to miss. I think creatives are hesitant to do something that their audience will think is a miss. And I also think that we, as the audience, are hesitant to like something publicly that is a miss. It's like when you go to the movies with your friends and you leave the theater and everyone's just kind of waiting around to see who's going to give their opinion first, because you might have hated it, but they might have loved it, and vice versa. I guess it's just easier to like the things that everyone likes. It's easier not to miss. I don't know. But creativity shouldn't be easy. Art shouldn't be easy. If your art doesn't elicit that strong of a reaction, if it doesn't fall on either end of the spectrum, if it never misses, then what are we even doing here? What's the point? Everyone should do something that misses or find something that misses. Missing isn't bad. It's actually a really, really good thing. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with another episode soon. Subscribe to the podcast if you'd like, and thanks for listening. All right, see you later.